He probably was like, I need to know your secret alias. Oh, no, we ain't.
Honestly, I gave the movie a 4.
Made it a little bit longer. They would have been able to.
Like, what's going on, family? Welcome to another episode of the Seez Monroe Show. This is a special edition with my guy, Junior Lee. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. We're here to talk about Thor Love and Thunder. He obviously disagrees with me on my opinion of this film. So that's what we're here to talk about. We just got into a whole bunch of other shit because we're comic book geeks and we love this shit. And yeah, that's what we're here for. So let's get into Love and Thunder, man. Like, I gave the movie a 4.
Out of what?
4 out of 10.
Out of 10?
Thor 4. I think they did it on purpose. They knew that shit was a 4 out of 10 easily.
That's pretty low, man. What
would you give the movie?
7.5.
7.5. That's a good rating.
It's like it wasn't good. It wasn't bad.
No, 7.5 out of 10. That's good.
To me, I felt like it was short. I think if they would have made it a little bit longer, they would have been able to. Maybe Lady Thor would have had a lot more character build.
You wanted the Lady Thor storyline carried out a little bit more.
Just the graphics, the suits. I don't even know. I think I liked all the suits. I was like, man, I like this one.
What? Oh, so you like the graphics? Oh Lord, I thought we were shooting that shit. That's just so cheap. And another thing, this movie cost $250 million to make.
Did they make their money back yet?
I don't know. I didn't check. See, this is the thing. I'm not the best researcher, guys. As you can see, I should have checked this before we came over here.
My fault. But
$250 million. That movie came out to do what it was. And I just want to say, Batman would have never let this shit happen to him. I'm just going to put that out there. There's a Christian Bale reference there.
Guess you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Exactly, my man.
I would say just giving us Lady Thor part. Maybe that's why I like it. They gave us another hero, another female hero at that. And then the way the millionaire broke down with the shards, I ain't never seen it in the comic books, but I always seen it in the cartoons when I seen it, or movies.
What, millionaire?
Yeah, when it separates and then come back, that's dope. You didn't like that part?
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. There was things I enjoyed about the movie. I can't even say that. No, I didn't like. I didn't think that was bad. What I didn't like was we didn't flesh out any of these stories because it was so damn short. We didn't know anything about what Jane was going through until, they pretty much said she was going through chemo. So we assume and we go through it. We didn't know what was going on beforehand. We didn't care what was going on beforehand. So I felt like that storyline was pretty much skipped through. Gore. Again, the little shit that I know about Gore, this would have never happened. And you didn't see Gore do anything besides what he did in front of Thor.
He was sick,
Right, so his people, he come from this desolate planet where they were very religious, so they would pray to God for everything, and their home was pretty much taken because it was they didn't get any crops, they didn't have any water, so on and so forth. So the last person to end up dying, they showed that was his daughter, and then he goes and I forgot the guy's name, but he goes to talk to him and pretty much saying that gods do exist. So in the comics, he started losing belief in gods. Mm-hmm. And I believe, I'm trying to remember what God he met. He was like, I got to kill all y'all because y'all exist. Y'all heard us cry. You heard the cry and you did nothing about it. So now y'all have to die.
But see, that's why Killmonger was going to always be the best villain. Because he made sense. He made sense.
Absolutely.
Goro, you killing all the guys.
Because again, he was able to do that in the comics, and it's I thought Thor was going to die in this movie because I know what Gore is capable of. The little things that I know about Gore, I know what he's capable of, and they didn't show that in this movie.
You don't like it that they made Thor stronger than what he appeared?
No, I don't like the fact that Gore did nothing. He kidnapped some kids and made a wish, and that was the movie. You didn't follow up on Jane's character. Y'all didn't really show shit. Y'all had all these jokes, and we didn't get no plot throughout this movie. And then the Zeus thing, that shit killed me. I was like, all right, what? What was the point in that?
I guess they introduced Hercules.
And the graphics on that, oh my god!
Oh yeah, his suit was bogus. That okay, I give you that.
I don't know, man. I just feel like they dropped the ball. Right now, Marvel is just running on autopilot. They know we're about to go see every one of these movies. We're about to pay for it, and we're not going to ask any questions.
Back to the movie, though. I would say the reason why I liked it. I don't know. I'm a huge Marvel fan, so it's like your child.
Right.
Okay, my child can't do no wrong.
I mean, if your child is a disappointment, you got to stop claiming them and kick them out. You got to go to the store for that gallon of milk.
Now, I think it was just more because I'm a fan of Thor, so maybe that's why I liked it. I think everybody has their different viewpoints. Like, I think I just like the that's just my childhood being brought to life. So maybe that's why I look at it from a not so judgmental. Like, it's Marvel, it's Thor, getting hammers thrown around. Hey, lightning bolts.
We don't want to think about this too much.
So
I'm gonna try to go in because you said it. I'm gonna try to go watch it again, and I'm gonna try to watch it with an open mind and just enjoying the movie. Because I remember not liking John Wick, and then somebody said, "Just don't think about nothing.
Yeah,
just go watch the movie." See, people give Thor: The Dark World shit, and it's like that was a decent story.
Like the elves, I got that.
The Dark Elves, right? That was a decent story. The first one, this man eyebrows was bleached. Like I'm like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? Y'all don't care about nothing. And then Thor Ragnarok. Again, there was times where you seen Hela and she was doing her thing. You didn't have to see Thor in there. And in this one, we didn't see Gore do anything besides kidnapping kids.
Yeah, you could have showed us killing the big giant. Now I see what you.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing there.
Now looking from a judgmental standpoint.
But that $250 million, bro, that shit, that's what pisses me off. Now, if the movie would have cost a little less, I'll be counting pockets. So if the movie would have cost a little cheaper, I'll be like, all right, I understand what they had to do. They had budgeting, so on and so forth. But this shit was just like, come on, man.
I think it stems back to how you get us, like, you left us wanting more from What If, which, it picks up right after What If, I guess. Right? If I'm following right? All the events.
No. This one picks up right after Endgame.
Thor?
Yeah, because that's when he joins the Guardians of the Galaxy. And again, like, and I like that they showed that as far as, like, that is the dumbest idea ever because Thor can literally defeat any enemy of Guardians of the Galaxy any way that he wants to. Mm-hmm. It was like, so him joining your team, I don't think that's very smart.
Yeah. What if you think they would have been better if they kept him in the movie the whole time?
No.
Nah.
Guardians of the Galaxy are pretty much pointless characters at this point. That's why, too, I didn't enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy 2 either.
I think they're going to have to give us Warlock.
Adam Warlock.
They're going to have to make it interesting.
That's what we've been waiting on. They should have at least gave us a glimpse of him versus Zeus and Hercules. And again, remember that part where Thor, they had to go try to gather up the gods of Olympia or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's the part where it should have been like, Gore set this up. He wanted them all in one place so he could start slaughtering their ass. They didn't even take that. They didn't even do nothing then. They just made a couple more jokes and it was a wrap, bro. They didn't do anything, bro. They was kidnapping kids.
Yeah, they could have, because I thought eventually they could have even did a movie by Enchantress. Enchantress and Loki working together.
Enchantress.
Enchantress.
I thought that's
Loki's
DC.
Enchantress?
Yeah.
No.
I gotta look that up. If I'm wrong, leave it in the comments. But
yeah, because I've been watching, what is it, Avengers Assemble? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely Enchantress.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not.
Like whoever did Avengers Assemble, that storyline was good.
Avengers Assemble. What's that?
That was on Disney XD. They had gave us the Beyonder, all types of stuff.
Animated?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, kids.
I mean,
they even had the Red Skull still Iron Man suit. So yeah, I know you ain't watched that. Yeah.
Facts.
Picture the Red Skull with the Iron Man suit.
Remember back in the day you said that you was watching S.H.I.E.L.D.? Mm-hmm. That shit was so terrible. I got through like 3 episodes. That's where
you messed up at.
I know you told me about the Ghost Rider episode like a while ago, and I was like, I can't even turn this shit back on.
The reason why I like the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's basically doing what the MC trying to do with the Marvel Universe. Like Agents of Shield could have went anywhere. It's Marvel. It's Shield. Shield's like the police of that universe, whatever, you know.
Right.
So Coulson, like great leader, you know what I'm saying? Like he was, I would say, up to date father figure on TV, like because he made sense. Like when he was trying to coach the team, like you would thought Captain America coached this man. It showed you who Hydra was. It wasn't just Red Skull.
Right.
Like it wasn't just no rogue Nazi. Like it was like a cult. Like they were sending people back. Like was it since 800 BC or something like that?
That's dope.
Sending them through portals and sacrifice and stuff like that. And it really was an Inhuman that the Kree put in charge to oversee the Inhumans, control them. I forgot what they called him, but he did have the octopus face and stuff.
That's dope.
So that's why I was like, if you give it, trust me, when I first started watching it, I ain't had nothing to do that summer. You know, I had my homebody girlfriend at the time, and I had nothing to do. I forgot it used to come on Fridays or Thursdays, something like that. I was just sitting in the house, watching it, give it a go. Because the first few episodes, I'm like, this shit corny. I was like, it's boring. But then as it started picking up, like I tell people, and people watching, y'all might go back and watch it because now you can be like interested. I think Shield all the way up to Endgame was connected. I don't know what Kevin or the producer says not.
Kevin Feige?
Yeah, said it wasn't connected. I'm saying like, now like when they said it wasn't connected, it was confusing me. Like at the beginning of Age of Ultron, let's start there. How you think they found Loki's the Hydra base?
Age of Ultron?
Yeah, I mean when they, you know, the opening scene, they just got right to it. Yeah. They found Loki's scepter, but like the producer said, it wasn't connected. But how when you right before Ultron came out, now mind you, it was Inhumans on this season. So before that, it was an Inhuman that goes like, you know, see the future and stuff like that. It was like, Man of Metal is gonna burn the world. Ultron. They talking about Ultron. So I'm watching the show because, you know, the trailer's out at this point. I'm like, oh, she talking about Ultron. I was like, okay, it's connected. So then, right after, you know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. return in a moment. So it comes back on. You see Maria Hill on the screen, Coulson tablet. She was like, did you locate that? Like, yeah, Loki scepter, yeah. And then it's like, it's time to bring the Avengers. And then boom, you go see Ultron. They storming the base they found. So S.H.I.E.L.D. was working in the shadows too. That's what I was like. And this was gonna make you watch it more. At the end of Ultron, what did the helicarriers come from? And S.H.I.E.L.D. don't exist. You didn't peep that, did you? So you gotta give it a chance.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out because they said the same shit about the Disney Plus shows. Yeah. And come to find out,
it's all connected.
You still have to watch them. They was like, no. So we knew it would be connected in some way, but they were like, you don't have to watch the Disney Plus shows to get the movies. But Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, you would have been like, why the hell is she doing this if that was the case? Yeah. So there you go, man. Did I change your mind a little bit about Thor 4?
If I was on a judgmental standpoint, yeah. But if I was going for entertainment purposes, I'll still give it a 7.5.
7.5, okay.
I mean, it's Thor and it's Christian Bale? No, Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. Oh, okay.
I mean, who doesn't like the guy, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, he is Thor. You know?
I mean, I'm okay with him. It's just...
I think...
It's like Will Smith movies. You don't like every Will Smith movie. He's put some bad ones out there.
I like the Wild Wild West.
I love Wild Wild West. And I don't know why people get that movie that much shit. But Bright, did you see Bright, the Netflix one? What was the other one?
Yeah, it was Bright.
He did another one before that. But he was just releasing some bullshit for some years and we just went with it. That one he was supposed to play the Nigerian guy, Concussion.
Oh, you didn't like that?
No. He was just picking up roles at that point, accepting $70 million checks, and I can't blame him. But damn,
I would say with the MCU, I feel like even Miss Marvel, y'all have all these list of villains y'all can choose from. I just knew in Miss Marvel was gonna get some big bad. Like it was nobody.
Well, in Miss Marvel, they were just trying to push out a female hero at the time because they'd had anybody. If you go back and watch that movie, what did we get from it? It was entertaining from an entertainment standpoint. It wasn't bad.
And it's just like everybody else questions. So where's Sam when all this is going on in New York or New Jersey, whatever? Where's Spider-Man? So you're not seeing some Inhuman just flying, like, you know, jumping on.
Well, they're trying to get away from the Inhumans because they're really bad. And that's why we're about to bring in the mutants.
So, I see the picture like the picture of Flash standing by the grave. Somebody had Kamala as X-Men because then that's what he said. Like, and they switched. I thought he was going to say she was a mutant, but they never said it at the end.
They did. He just said you had mutant mutation or some shit like that, and then X-Men theme music came on, and I thought that was corny too. I was like, y'all could have did that a little bit better than that. Like, and
then the way they back to Multiverse of Madness, like, how you gonna bring out Xavier with the '90s anthem? Like,
they did the same thing.
Like,
because that's the only. What other X-Men music do we know?
Yeah, that's true. But I was like, you gonna bring him out? I thought you were gonna at least be supercharged. Like, I feel like he had it the worst.
He did get it the worst and he's older, so and that's what happens normally. Again, if you look up anything, just my man Rob on Comics Explain, he explains like the House of M storyline. Go see what Scarlet Witch was doing. Like, it's a lot more than what she's capable of. So that whole Xavier thing, I didn't put that past him. I thought that was the best death they did in that movie. I was like, that's dope.
That made sense.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with my man Junior Lee here? I appreciate y'all. Holla.